Mark Berger in here with Schwing America, and today we are going to look at the totally redesigned, brand new for 2021 SPTO 1250. So the standard chassis for this machine will be the Kenworth T270 that you see in front of me. Now there will be other chassis options available, but again, this is the standard chassis, and this features a 75-gallon fuel tank. Now as we move in towards the cab, our in-cab controller has changed a bit. So what used to be a 2.8-inch screen is now a 5-inch screen. And as you can see here, we switch between pumping and driving modes. Also standard is a backup camera. So when you put this machine in reverse, it'll automatically go to the backup camera. Otherwise, you can click on that here. And some additional screens. You can look at your inputs and outputs, and we have some maintenance and some settings that you can adjust from inside here. Stepping out of the cab, we have a 150-gallon steel water tank. And right below that, here we have our water tank drain. And then we also, this quarter turn valve here, this is our water box fill valve. So you no longer need to step up on the deck to fill your water box. You can do that from down here. And speaking of the deck, it is nice and wide open, over 12 feet long. So you can see how clean that area is and how open that it is. We also have a redesigned hopper. So the hopper is now 11 cubic feet, and we have a brand new hopper lid. So that is plastic. So it is nice and light, but it is still very rigid. Of course, this features our Schwing rock valve, which is easy to clean, easy to rebuild. One of the optional features that this machine has is our red light, green light warning system. So that are those LEDs. So when the concrete pump is in forward, those will be green. And if it is shut off or in neutral, those will be red. Here is your water supply valve. And then here is your water box drain. This bracket here houses your cable remote. So the cable remote is kind of your rear operator panel. You just slide that in there and you can operate the machine from back here by the hopper. And what's nice about that is that on the older SPTO, that control panel was mounted in the back here, which took up valuable deck space. And as you can see, we've got 3 push buttons. So we've got our horn, e-stop, and agitator reverse. So now we will hop up on this deck. And of course, inside this cover here, we have our pump kit. The pump kit on the 1250 outputs 95 cubic yards an hour at 34 strokes per minute with 942 PSI of pressure on concrete. Here we have our 70-gallon hydraulic tank and our oil cooler. And there is your hydraulic tank filter. One of the standard features on this is our radio remote. So there is the receiver. So that is no longer optional. That is standard. And as we step down, this machine also has the optional hydraulic outriggers. And there is the control handle for that. Clamp basket, frame mounted standard. Also, this is the standard color for the SPTO. So it is white with a black frame and black sideboards, but you can get these custom painted to whatever colors you like. Here's your operator station. We have changed this to a 5-inch screen as well. And there is your holder for the cable remote. And again, here is your standard radio remote. And there we have our gauges for concrete pump and accumulator pressure. So, stepping out, again, this is the brand new SPTO 1250. We've also redesigned the SPTO 1000, and it will be available soon. If you want to learn more, please go to schwing.com.